Hey everybody, Brian McCumber here with Tech Money Talks. So this is the first live stream session, Tech Money Talks. I'm actually launching it right now, and I'm doing a couple of things. It's a recording, and it's actually preparation for this major event that's happening later this week. So I'm actually running this right now through a new platform. I want to see that I can actually do the live stream as well as doing the recording at the same time. So behind the scenes, there's a bunch of technical things that's working, and I'm just running this right now, but it's actually not just for a test. I'm actually going to go through something of value, and but let me just give it a minute here just to let it sink in and connect, just to see that things are connecting. But this is intended to have a live stream session that's going to multiple platforms right now, while at the same time that I'm recording. Let me take a drink of my tea. Know that this is real time. So everybody's working from home. Hopefully everyone's working from home. If not, then the whole point of Tech Money Talks is to help you do that. Either career technology opportunities from home, and then also business opportunities from home as well. So I'm just checking my live stream. It looks like I'm online with YouTube and Periscope, and I'm checking to see if I'm online with LinkedIn as well. So like I said, this is a live stream session. Starting it out, and it's actually in preparation for what you see on the screen, hopefully right in front of me, which is a town hall event that we're going to have. It's March 25th. It's going to be at 7 p.m. CST. It's part of Dropship Chicago. We have over 270 members related to e-commerce dropshipping, and we do a lot of things, a lot of workshops and a lot of events related to dropshipping strategies and things like that. We cover things from getting started in drop shipping to finding winning products to Facebook advertising and just the works. And I bring on featured guests. So for me, myself, if you're new to myself, let me just introduce you. I actually host a Tech Money Talks podcast. It's the #1 dropshipping podcast on the planet because I got an endorsement from Player FM, and they said that there's Tech Money Talks the #1 to watch out for related to drop shipping, and it's actually in the top 100 in iTunes related to entrepreneurship. So it's really grown over the past couple of years now, and it's really awesome. So we have the Chicago event. It's been an in-person event, but now that things are shifting, everybody's going virtual. So like I said, I'm testing out this new streaming platform as well as at the same time that I can be recording. So I'm recording this right now. So it's not just a test though. So I want to see that it's actually working for YouTube, which it looks like it is. It's working for Periscope, and it looks like it should be syncing up with LinkedIn, but I'm not seeing the response there. But I'm going to continue on, and the recording looks like it's recording fine. And I'm actually going to dive into something that's going to be helpful to you. This is something that's actually working for me, and I'm doing this live stream test just so that it's valuable for you as well. If you're watching right now, you can actually get a load of this. So this is a part of finding winning products. Now take a look at this Google Trends here. So as a part of finding winning products, you want to do some searches related to Google Trends that you can find out what's actually happening at this point. So you can see everything related to the term bidet, that all of a sudden over these past 12 months, very few searches, very few interests, but then boom, related because of things happening here, there's strong interest over here. So we could see based on the data that there's now breakout search terms. They call it actually breakouts. So breakout search terms for this particular topic. So as you guys are well aware, in the news that, there's shortages of toilet paper. They don't know what's going to happen, supply chain, all that stuff. Well, what that means is, okay, well, what is available? Well, one of the clear solutions to the problem. So if you're a business owner, if you're a marketer, you're in the business of solving problems. So in the business of solving problems, you're now finding out what's the solution to lack of toilet paper, right? It's a bidet. And most other people around the world in other countries actually use it. They think actually people in the US are weird for not using bidets. But now it's a hot topic. As you can see, it's really spiked up here. So the Google Trends is showing that this is a really hot topic, and that's what you want to pick up on as far as what are topics for products that you want to get into. You can see related search queries here. This one's called clear rear bidet. And when I clicked on that search term here, we could see that, okay, there's actual trends here that are going through. So we could see that it had some spikes. It was probably the company themselves trying to promote their product, but then all of a sudden, boom, it's shooting through the roof currently right now as we speak. So this is real time. Like I said, this is a live session here, and I'm actually going through it. So now, if we do a search for that clear rear bidet, we can see that it shows up here. It looks like they're selling it. There's advertising that's going for it. And if we click on the links here, we can see what it's actually selling for. So they're selling it for close to $60. And I like what they're doing here as well, because they're using a concept that I call the quantity boost, which is very effective. I use that as a part of the ClickFunnels strategy. If you're familiar with what I teach related to ClickFunnels, it actually is a very powerful concept here. So there's a quantity boost where they can order 1, 2, 3. And it's funny because even I use a maximum of 5. So there's something in the marketer's mind. They've been doing their research here for sure. They give the option to pay by PayPal, which is good. They have reviews. It sort of seems like they are using the Shopify storefront for their product, but I got a feeling they've been around for a while. It looks like that they've been around. They didn't just jump into it. It looks like they also have an article promoting the importance of using a bidet. So they've really been touching things. That's actually kind of gross, but you can see what they do here as far as showing the importance of it. Why it's better than traditional things. So this right here, they're giving a really good selling point. And actually, one of the things that I do in my research is that I would actually save this information. So I actually have a Chrome plugin. It's called Fill Your Funnel. This is actually a good takeaway tip if you're watching. This is insider stuff. This is stuff that I share with the insiders group, and I'm sharing it with you right now live, and I'm only doing it at this time. So here I could say, okay, let's just click the region screenshot, and I could do screenshots or whichever, but now I'm just going to save this information, and then I click the swipe folder. So this is called Fill Your Funnel, which is a research to save your research as you're doing these things. And I save it into what's called a swipe folder. So in the marketing world, folders and swipe folders, swipe files, it all uses these things where you can actually share, proven research, proven things that are going through in the marketing space. But what I'm also able to do as I'm doing my actual research for products that are selling for me, that I could share this funnel and I could share this folder with people in the insiders group. So I take this research here, and I actually forgot to do the research. I think also collecting this data right here is important. So I should actually collect this as well. And let me click on this extension again. And here I could say collect the full screenshot. So it'll take the full screenshot. It may just take a little bit here. We'll give it a second to process. And then now I'm going to select the folder I want to save it into, and then click add to the folder. So now that that's saved, so I'm saving this along the way. You can see that this is like real-time information. Now, let's actually look and see what is selling related to this on AliExpress. So if I do a search here, what I typically do, and now I'm actually looking for items that are shipping from the United States. So some people may not know that AliExpress actually has US shipping options. So to keep up with Wish, you might be familiar with Wish, that they actually, AliExpress also set up for US distribution centers as well. So there's product lines that are stored here in the United States that you can actually ship from. So I always do that now. Ever since the Chinese New Year, I've been sticking with products that are shipping from the United States because it's important. And one of the products that I found in scrolling and doing the research was this one here, which is pretty cool. So this one's selling for $13.42 plus $18.95 here. So we're kind of looking at about, what is it, maybe about $35 or so, let's say, and it's shipping in 4 to 7 days. So $35, 4 to 7 days, and then just think if you were selling it for close to $60, that's actually a pretty good profit right off the bat, which is pretty good. So that's awesome. That's something that you could do, and the customer will get it delivery. They will get it in 4 to 7 days, which is important. So here they get a bidet seat. Now, I actually use this. This is a paid tool, and this is something that I do when I do the product research, and I do this within our insiders group. We put our minds together and we're like searching out topics, but I wanted to do this for you as well because I'm doing this live session. This is called Ad Spy. It's a paid tool, but you can see all the most current and even historic ads that are going through Facebook right now. So we could see here, I did a search related on bidet that started within this month. And we could see here, here's one that started on the 22nd, which is yesterday. Easy to install, but whatever. We could see different ads started on the 21st. Here they started on the 20th. So all these different things that are going through. So let me just click on one of them and see what's a good one to actually take a look at. So this is going to pull up the actual company's ad related to this here. So they got a video. We could see it saying toilet bidet seat, non-electric, no power needed. You can do all these things. Shop now. So all this information here related to this, but they call themselves Peer 100. So they call themselves peer100.com. But one of the things that I want to look at is this page transparency. Oh, it looks like the ad is trying to run on me. Take a look at this page transparency. So they got the ad going, but now look at this. This page was created March 12th. Did you guys catch that? So they just recently started this page. Now let's go to the ad library and let's see what ads that this company, most likely a drop shipper, is actually doing related to this. So we can find out what's happening, what's going on at this point. How many things, look at this. So they just started this page March 12th. They're running an ad on this levitating bonsai, this magic spray mop, which is interesting, this deep puff thing. So they're running quite a few ads here, which is interesting. So this is all a part of product research. So even one topic can lead you to others, right? Because if they're spending money on ads, and they have a lot of ads going here, you can see, and they're repeating that levitating bonsai. So you can see that, if they're running multiple ads, that it might be profitable for them. And actually that magic spray mop, that's an interesting topic. So I'm actually going to be flagging that as another idea. So this is actually one thing that I'll probably be saving as well. So what I would do is actually use my affiliate funnel. I'm going to do a regions screenshot here. So it's the ad library. And then I'm going to save it again. So as part of the research, everything stays in a folder. And it's this folder that I share with the people that are inside my insiders group. I share this information as I'm doing it myself. But then there's also other members of the group that are following along. So now let's jump into the next thing, which is that this ad, we close this here. Let's look a little bit closer into what's going on with the ad. So we can get an example of what they're promoting, the ad copy. They're saying, okay, 50% off, so this is total dropshipper. Let's take a look at the store. So we can get an idea of what it's selling for. Look at that, they're selling it for $79.99. Amazing, yeah. And that other clear rear was selling it for $60. So you can play with the pricing to see what it would sell at. And let's scroll down. They got a lot of things here. Reviews, looks reviews. So yeah, this is the traditional like Shopify dropshipping store that's going on here. So That's the thing. But yeah, I would say that's that's a good example of doing the product research. The insiders group that I've been talking about, as far as the stuff that I do related to this, I do these kind of live stream sessions, but actually it's just via Zoom, and I do that specifically with our group members. But what I'm doing here is to test this out, for our town hall that we have coming up on March 25th. So it's going to be this Wednesday, but this is an example of, in our insiders group, we do these kind of things as far as product research, finding winning products, and then we switch into product launches. And what I do, I actually launch sales funnels for this, and I use the power of sales funnels and wrap that around Shopify dropshipping, and the thing is just really powerful. So then from there, we then launch Facebook ads and things like that, and we go through everything step by step within our group. So the members are having great success, and it's just really awesome. So I wanted to do this as a test. One is to prepare for the town hall that we have coming up. And let me know if you guys like this live stream session. And I'm curious if it actually worked. I'm still taking a look at LinkedIn. I'm curious if it actually made it to the LinkedIn platform for live streaming. But it's just really awesome. So I'm going to stop the live stream session here. But hopefully this was helpful. If it was, be sure to subscribe. If you found it on YouTube, subscribe, or Periscope, LinkedIn, or Facebook, or if you're even finding us directly through meetup.com. So go to meetup.com/dropshipchicago. That's where we're going to have the town hall event. So it's a virtual town hall event. It's going to be, actually, let me switch to it. It's going to be March 25th. So you can register here. We're going to talk about the impact of the coronavirus, everything that's going on. And then it's going to be an open discussion where a lot of people. So like I said, we have over 270 members here, and it's growing. And my goal is to help a lot of people in this space. So hopefully this was helpful to you today. All right, guys. Look forward to talking to you soon.